This is the AI News Flash for May 23rd, 10 a.m. UTC. First up, Google has officially launched Gemini Omni, the next-generation multimodal video generation model, as the centerpiece of Google I/O 2026. Announced by Google DeepMind CTO Kure Kavukoglu, Gemini Omni integrates text, image, audio, and video inputs into a single foundation model, supporting natural language conversational editing with persistent scene continuity, character consistency, and physics simulation including gravity, kinetic energy, and fluid dynamics. Users can create personal digital avatars using their own voice, with SynthID watermarking standard on all outputs, verifiable through the Gemini app, Chrome, and Google Search. The model is immediately available to Google AI Plus, Pro, and Ultra subscribers with free access via YouTube Shorts and YouTube Create app rolling out this week, and developer and enterprise APIs launching in the coming weeks. This strategic launch fills the void left by OpenAI's discontinued Sora and ByteDance Seedance 2.0's indefinite global rollout pause, marking Google's full-scale counteroffensive in the consumer AI video generation market. By leveraging YouTube's 2 billion-plus user base for direct integration, Google is democratizing consumer AI video experiences at unprecedented scale. Following Peter Jackson's pro-AI film stance, Kate Blanchett's RSL Media nonprofit, and Meta AI app MuseSpark's 60.5 million downloads, this positions Gemini Omni as the defining product in 2026's most competitive consumer AI battleground, accelerating Google's full-stack AI dominance strategy. Next, a Washington Post investigation has exposed AI industry super PACs intervening in 2026 midterm congressional races by funding anti-immigration campaign ads, revealing a controversial new political playbook by the AI industry. Leading the Future PAC and Public First Action PAC, with combined lobbying expenditure exceeding $150 million, are funding ads in Texas and other midterm battleground races urging removal of illegal immigrants, deliberately avoiding direct AI policy messaging in favor of immigration, healthcare, and economic anxiety themes to support politicians who back AI industry interests. Major backers include OpenAI, Anthropic, Andreessen Horowitz, Brockman, and Mark Andreessen, aligning with the Trump administration's push for federal unified AI regulation and a presidential executive order to preempt 38 state AI laws, currently in preparation. Internal White House divisions between National Economic Council Chair Hassett and Chief of Staff Wiles reflect ongoing regulatory disputes amid intensifying AI industry political capital deployment. This marks a defining moment for AI industry transparency and governance. With state-level regulations like Colorado's AI Act, Connecticut's AI Act, and California's AI Transparency Act facing concerted political resistance from the AI industry's full-throated political intervention. As the 2026 midterm elections elevate AI policy to top-tier campaign status, AI lobbyist count has reached 3,570, a 168% increase from 2024, with lobbying expenditure now ranking third behind tax and healthcare. This historic turning point in tech industry political engagement risks, triggering backlash from media, regulators, and voters, marking a critical milestone in shaping global AI governance frameworks. Third, CNBC exclusive interview, South Korea's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance has publicly declared that wealth generated by AI technology must benefit the public, raising concerns about concentration of profits at AI-driven companies. The statement comes amid intense Samsung labor tensions, marking a decisive policy signal balancing Korean AI advancement with social equity. The Korean government is seriously evaluating an excess profits tax on AI-driven high-growth companies, with revenue distributed to all citizens as a universal basic capital-style citizen dividend paired with AI skills education, union protections, and a unified AI regulatory framework as a comprehensive policy package. The proposal comes as Samsung Electronics faces a critical labor showdown with 41,000 union members entering 18-day full strike from May 21st, having rejected $340,000 bonuses, demanding SK Hynix equivalent $900,000 annual payments and 15% operating profit sharing, with worker dissatisfaction over insufficient profit sharing despite record earnings driving the AI policy debate. Against the backdrop of Korea's 15th five-year plan positioning AI as strategic core, SK Hynix's record HBM4 results, Samsung's AI semiconductor supercycle benefits, and Kawspi's 44% year-to-date surge to all-time highs, the AI wealth distribution debate is gaining serious traction. Aligning with U.S. Representative Ro Khanna's quarterly AI jobs reporting mandate, AI company excess profits tax, and citizen dividend proposals, Peter Thiel's AI Antichrist thesis and the bipartisan AI Research Promotion Act, plus Norway's sovereign wealth fund warnings of 35% AI-related asset loss risk, and CIO Norman's equity exposure reductions. This marks Korea as a leading global case study in rebuilding social safety nets for the AI era, a critical milestone in 2026 AI policy. Fourth, Yahoo Finance exclusive interview. Visa, the world's largest payment network, has officially warned that AI-powered scams surged to $1 billion in damages in the second half of 2025, exposing the alarming reality of AI fraud democratization as it becomes the primary consumer threat. Michael Jabara, Visa's senior vice president of fraud operations, stated, "What once required deep technical skill can now be executed with a prompt, sounding the alarm on AI fraud's dramatic barrier to entry collapse." AI techniques include voice cloning that recreates targets from short audio samples, deepfake videos and fake customer support, hyper-personalized phishing leveraging publicly available data, automation generating thousands of tailored target messages instantly, and emotional manipulation combining social media intelligence, evolving rapidly across multiple vectors. Visa emphasized 4 critical defenses: contacting banks via official numbers, mandatory multi-factor authentication, family secret code phrases kept offline, and meticulous documentation of fraud incidents. This aligns with the FBI's 2025 Internet Crime Report, citing $21 billion in total cybercrime losses, $11 billion in cryptocurrency fraud, doubled AI government impersonation, first ever 1 million complaint threshold breach, and $7.7 billion in losses by people over 60. AI impersonation scams surged 1,210% year over year, reaching unprecedented pace. Following Treasury Secretary Besson's Banking Industry AI Abuse Summit and JP Morgan's 200,000 employee LLM fraud detection digital ID deployment, this represents a critical consumer warning amid full-scale financial AI implementation. Consumer AI governance and regulation acceleration becomes an urgent priority, positioning AI fraud defense as the most critical 2026 consumer protection challenge, marking a defining milestone as the payments industry's AI versus AI arms race intensifies. That's all for this AI news flash.